Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. And today, guys, I'm going to do an emergency video. I wasn't anticipating on making this video, guys. I was planning just a YouTube short and everything normal, ready for the stream tomorrow. But, guys, I have to give some apologies in this video because I've said that PSG is a hype team. I've said that PSG is a hype team. They're not to be taken seriously, and that they're going to snap at against small teams. And that when it becomes times against big teams, they're going to crumble. Well, today proved that this PSG team is different. This PSG team isn't the teams from the past, you know, and that this PSG team have actually managed to deliver when the pressure's on them the most. Because I'm telling you this right now, guys, previous years PSGs would have crumbled. You know what I think PSG have the different teams don't, the previous teams don't, is there's no superstars. Because when you look at this PSG team, who is the best player in this team? It's Dembele and maybe Kvaratskhelia and maybe Barcola. These players aren't really superstars. These players aren't on the same caliber as, Lionel Messi, Neymar, and, Kylian Mbappe. They're just not, you know. And the fact that they managed to, the fact that these players are balling out shows how good they are, you know. And I have to give credit to Dembele. Dembele was awesome today's game. And the thing with Dembele is that he's always been a good player, guys. It's just his finishing lets me down the most. And guys, I know this Dembele player at Barca. He used to play for my club. Dembele, when he's on his day, he can be a very good. But the problem with Dembele is that he's not consistent. Because if this was a really good Dembele, oh, the tie would have ended after the first leg. Because PSG should have won the first leg, guys, 3 or 4-0. Liverpool did nothing the first leg. They were defensive. Alisson was bailing them out with master save after save after save. And Liverpool just managed to win the game thanks to, in large parts, of Elliott and Darwin Nunez, um, in particular with assist. So I just think that for me, for PSG, it is deserved. As much as I don't want to admit it, they played better across both games. And PSG, the fact they went away to Anfield and managed to get a clean sheet against Liverpool at Anfield is phenomenal. Guys, Liverpool has been one of the best teams this season in the world. I mean, they're top of the Premier League with 15 points. They top the league phase. And it just shows you guys that football is a funny sport. Anything can happen. And just because you're top doesn't mean you're invincible, you know? And it just shows you guys that this Liverpool team is not as good as we made it out to be. And let's be real, guys. As good as the Liverpool team is it really just Salah? Because it almost feels like Salah is doing everything for this team. Because without Salah, would Liverpool be this amazing? I don't think so. And it just shows you guys that Liverpool's supporting cast didn't deliver on the day. Darwin Nunez, Diaz, Gakpo, Elliott, etc. You know, and I just think that for me, for this Liverpool team, they are a good team, of course. But is it really just Salah doing like 85% of the work? Because let's be real, guys, across both legs, the best player on the pitch was Allison. And when your goalkeeper is the best player of your team across both games, that looks really bad. That means he's having to make a lot of save after save after save. Because guys, this could have been a lot bad. PSG had so many chances second leg to score. Liverpool did have a good amount of possession chances the second half. You could say that they had a good amount. They were looking good in the second half. But even with Liverpool looking good, they were really never looking like they were going to score. Like Donnarumma didn't have to make some brilliant saves. I mean, Donnarumma maybe you could say the bit in the second half, but in extra time, I don't think Donnarumma even made a save. Allison was making save after save after save, and across both games, PSG were better. You know, and you have to give credit to Dembele. You have to simply give credit. You have to give credit to Enrique because I thought Enrique nailed on his defense. Defensively looked amazing. Nuno Mendes was amazing. I thought Vitinha was great. I thought Joao Neves was amazing. I think Marquinhos was looking good as well. And PSG just in general defensively looked really good. And I was very suspect of the defense. I was like, okay, they haven't really been battle tested yet in their midfield. And the fact that PSG did it is phenomenal. You have to give them the flowers. And for Liverpool, as I said, man, it's not looking great. And you know what's really interesting, guys? In the last games at Anfield, Champions League knockouts, Liverpool have only won one game, which was that win against Villarreal. The other games have ended in draws to Inter Benfica, and then obviously they lost to Atletico Madrid, and they lost to Real Madrid. So Liverpool don't actually have a good record at Anfield in the Champions League knockout stage in recent years at home, which is pretty surprising. So it's a big shock, guys. I'm definitely very surprised. We're definitely going to talk more about this in tomorrow's stream for sure, guys. And for PSG, man, is it this year? Is it their year, guys? Because if you look ahead, guys, they're going to be playing against either Aston Villa or Club Brugge, and most likely it should be Aston Villa. And if they get past Aston Villa, they're going to play against one of the Madrid teams or maybe off chance Arsenal. And guys, I'll be honest with you. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, both of the teams have not been as brilliant as I thought they would be. So there's a real opportunity here for PSG. And I think the fact that there's no superstars on this team makes them a great threat. So for Liverpool, as I said, man, it's a tough loss to take in, but at the end of the day, it is deserved. PSG do better across both games, and they deserve to go through. And for Liverpool, it's still a great season for them because they're gonna win the Premier League, most likely the Carabao Cup, and two trophies is still a generally good season of football. You know, and most teams don't usually win two trophies. Most teams usually win. Most teams don't win a trophy. Usually, if they do, it's usually one trophy. So, Liverpool, it's a good season, but they're gonna have to improve next season in Europe. And for Luis Enrique, man, what a job he's tactically done. Because PSG were on the brink of elimination in the league phase, and now all of a sudden got to a Champions League quarterfinals. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal coaching out there. So he outcoached Arne Slot. And for Liverpool, as I said, man, the league leaders went out in the Champions League round of 16. It just shows you, man, the Champions League is unpredictable. Anything can happen in this competition. Don't underestimate the small teams. And for what I know, who knows? PSG could get out in the next round. It wouldn't surprise me. That's the type of team. That's the type. That's how the Champions League works. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Remember, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know if there's any major talking points in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.